Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of the next episode of Aurora C# as the Empire of Space Japan. Hope you guys are doing well, especially with the recent global news. Before we get into today's episode, though, I do want to say if you like the content, if you like what's going on with the videos, please remember to leave a comment, subscribe, leave a like, and also consider becoming a member and hit the join button to support me in the best way possible. So where were we? Well, in the last episode, we were primarily focusing on army reform. And what I meant by army reform is not only our ground forces, but also our navy. We've been preparing to adjust our armed forces into a new strategy by doubling their size per division, and by also getting out our first initial newly built missile vessels, including the Nagato-class orbital defense platform, the Aberdeen-class missile cruiser, and the Yangtze-class missile destroyer, both of which will be vital to defending ourselves in the future. We had also managed in the last episode to begin our reintroduction into Nerox 2, though we had some mishaps with the situation that did occur there regarding our civilian vessels, which was definitely an unfortunate circumstance to say the least. So what we're going to do in today's episode, we're going to continue where we last left off. We're going to re-secure Nerox, and we're going to continue our ground force build-up. Because right now, we are currently producing a lot of ground forces, a lot of heavy mechanized companies, which we'll be implementing into, combining into 10,000-ton mechanized companies. As part of tank battalions, which we will substitute as needed. And so we will just be continuing in that vein. We are also going to continue our refits, where we're fitting the Ariel, Ganymede, Etna, Himalayas, Krakatoa, and Matterhorn to their various different vessels. And we are preparing ourselves for their recapture, because we're going to need probably, I would say, 300,000 tons minimum to be able to retake the colony. And that's going to mean a single division, a single new division, which we'll be devising. As part of that, we still need to design some things. We had been designing various kinds of weapon systems, but we have forgot to design a new headquarters for the division, and that's going to require to be a 250,000 ton division headquarters 0024, and we'll put that on avoid combat. Get that created, and we'll begin immediate research for that. Obviously, we're going to have construction equipment on the way, which I do enjoy, and I do want to get into production as soon as we can. But we're going to add that to queue right there. All right, Arrakis is looking good, which is fantastic news for us. It's got workers available. It's currently got 20 maintenance facilities, which allows it to maintain quite a significant source of forces. We also now have 50 mines on the planet and quite a big stockpile of resources that we need to be shipping back. So I'm going to have to go over to our freighters. We're going to have to look at our freighters, see what kind of orders we have. Looks like these guys, we don't have orders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to detach this Ankin class vessel, and I'm going to rename it to the to Mineral Transport Group 1. And its orders will be to go to Zitomir, load all minerals until full, head back to Sol, unload all minerals, and then refuel from the colony, and then cycle those orders accordingly. Shouldn't be too much of an issue whatsoever. In terms of our current situation regarding transportation or protection, I'm waiting on getting our Nagato class vessels ready. I believe they're over in Shipyard Fleet. Where the hell are they? Where's Shipyard Fleet 1? So we have all these Nagatos. Obviously, they need ammunition, and we're currently building that ammunition out at the moment. If we have a look at the industry tab, we are building quite a lot of ammunition. We're building more ordnance factories to keep up with that, of course, as well. But no, let us begin incrementing along here, as I think there's not much else for us to do. 2 more mechanized companies finished up training at Earth. We're continuing to produce more and more forces. Nerox 1 political instability is rising, unfortunately. In Alpha, we have reports of various vessels and being at low fuel. I wonder what that is the problem with. The Mount Everest there. Mount Everest, what is going on with you? You are heading back to Earth. That'll take 10.2 days. You have 20% of your fuel left, which is not enough. So I'll have you refuel and resupply at Kareem. If we go to the carrier group, I would imagine that that is the source of the problems. First carrier group, yes, that would be the source of the problems. Let's have you refuel at this colony, and then you can head back to Sol and refuel and resupply. In terms of Arrakis, we can fit not that many more maintenance facilities on here, unfortunately. We're going to need to get some more over, in my opinion. I'm going to demand another 10 to be brought, and I'm going to supply those accordingly. Supplying another 10 maintenance facilities to be brought over. We also have managed to get some infrastructure over to Terra Nova. We're going to want to obviously get colonists moved over there, so let me have a look at our colony ships. We can have a look at that now. Colony ships, they're nearly back at Earth, and then what we'll do is we'll send an escort with them as needed. Mount Everest has finished up there. We can have the Mount Everest now head back to Sol and refuel resupply at Earth. True Transport Fleet did finish. I'm not sure where that happened. Arrakis, what we're probably going to do is we're not going to produce MSP on Arrakis. We'll just get that shipped in. True Transport Fleet, you had finished up moving. We need forces. So we have Kareem, Arrakis. Invictus had a regiment on it. What we need now is to move over some ground forces to specifically the colony. But that is going to take quite some, to Nerox 2, but that's going to take quite some time, obviously speaking. Speaking of that colony, we need to obviously get it a new name, because we don't currently have one for it. So let me just look for some names that you guys did leave in the comment section, which is very, very nice of you guys. So let me just have a look. Okay, we have a new name. Probably cut that out as that waiting time. Thalassa will be the name of the new colony. There we go. And now we will go on with incrementing the days past. Mount Everest is now back at Sol. Our racial wealth situation is not looking too healthy right now. We are spending significant amounts, so we can reduce our purchasing of minerals from civilian sources. So we will begin taxing mining instead. And that should bring in wealth and offset the costs. So then we'll do 1 day increments. First carrier group has managed to finish up at Earth. And then let's do 1 day increments as well. Right. And yeah, they complete their overhaul. They complete what they need to do. We are obviously building 40 of those Nagato class fighters. And then in exchange after that, we're going to produce our new fighters, which we were designing, obviously, the F3 and the F4. Both of which we will need to research the engines for, which are currently not researched. So I'm going to take 5 labs away from our construction research there, and I'm going to begin research immediately into those ion drives so that we can start replacing our older fighters, which now we probably have 400 of those in service across the Empire. Hostile ship detected in Alpha. Korean fighter defenses are pretty strong nowadays. No, they're not actually. We have some issues with them, in fact. So I'm going to attach these accordingly. Attach you, but I'm going to have to grab the 254, the 253, and then the 258 and detach those. And then bring them over to the Avengers, and we're going to have to send these guys over at the enemy. In that regard, I'm going to probably have to move over additional forces here, which is what I'm going to do. Can I have... So Labrador, you're orbiting, you're doing fine there. If I have a look over here at the Labrador, it has a maintenance life of 5 years, or deployment life of 5 years. So I'm going to send you back to Sol, refuel, resupply, and begin an overhaul. But no, what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to move over some kind of additional defensive capability, but right now we don't really have that available to us. First carrier group's not really in a position. Second carrier group is in a position to do something, so we're going to send you through to Alpha and to Kareem, and that will take 13 days to do so. Okay, we are very close to the target now. Target has been properly detected. We will tell all F2s to lock target on, assign to fleet, open fire on the fleet as they close in distance-wise. We lost an immediate ship. We opened fire, continuing to open fire, and enemy vessel destroyed in exchange for a single F2 fighter. Good for us, good for Kareem. We will now land back onto the fire defenses, or back onto the fight station, and we will cancel the first or the second carrier group. We will cancel the second carrier group moving over there. We will head them back to Earth, as it's not obviously needed now at this point to move them over to Kareem. But definitely something that I want to do is get Kareem better fighter defense capability, better defense capability. And so what I will do is I will see if we can afford it another 5 maintenance facilities, and we will supply another 5 maintenance facilities, of course, as well. So 5 more maintenance facilities, add supply or edit supply, my bad. 5 more maintenance facilities will be assigned as needed. Libran Traveler detected. Okay, this looks like a bigger incursion than normal. Then we are going to order the second carrier group. They're going to be pretty damn confused that we're ordering them back and forth. But we're going to head back to Alpha, head to Kareem as fast as possible. Enemy has been detected. Kareem, fighter defenses again detach. Again, we're going to have to 254, 253, and 258 detach them. And we'll have to send these 13 fighters against the enemy. Okay, we have a lot more enemies on the area. Libran is a commercial vessel, but Caprica forces have already arrived, and we do not have much in the way of actual defensive capability. Okay, they blindsided us here. F2s, raise yourselves. Get ready for contact. Okay, we're nearly on contact. Are the enemy moving back? I think they are. I think they're going to try and defend. We might have actually gotten the drop on them if they pull back here. Okay, 2 Gemlon-class Travelers, Caprica-class Traveler, as well as a Libran-class Traveler as well. 140,000 tons there. We need to eliminate those Gemlon-class Travelers first. Now, Caprica-class Traveler, let me have a look at that information. We need more information. 7 railguns, weight 5.5. We need to kill that Caprica-class Traveler immediately. Assign fleet. Open fire fleet. Go in. I think this is going to be the invasion of Kareem here, and we need to get our forces over here as quick as we can. Okay, we are opening fire. We are firing as well. No, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Oh, this is bad. Okay, Caprica. Did we manage to destroy it? Wreck of F2, wreck of F2. The Caprica-class Traveler has moved back. Okay. Gemlon Traveler, assign fleet. Damn. Okay, F2s, come on. Gemlon, assign fleet. Fire. More armor hits. They've stopped. We lost all F2s. All F2s destroyed. And we're going to lose the fighter defense bases over on the planet here, it looks like. Yeah, all fighter defenses have been destroyed. Oh, we've surf stalker weapons. Oh, thank God. Okay. We can fire back. We have surface stalker weapons. Time to shine, baby. STO targeting. Target random ship. Aims for target all. Fire. Let's go into over here. Now 20 centimeter railguns, of course, are over here. They managed to destroy the Condor, but we should be able to now return fire, hopefully. 65 energy weapon contacts, and we destroyed the enemy there. So they did manage to destroy our F2s, but and the fire defense base here, but our surface assault weapons remained strong and protected us. All right, active sensors should be on for these guys. I do believe. Yes, they are. Let me have active sensors be turned on. I guess they don't show. But we do have an EM signature capability. Okay, where are those Gemlon-class travelers coming from? Alpha. We established contacts. Alpha, Gemlon traveler. Okay, Libran traveler detected. 3-hour increments. It's pulling back. It's pulling back. Okay, well, friendly forces are on the way here. Okay, we've got 4 Sagittarian-class travelers. We know those are troop transports. We know they're going to head our direction. We will hopefully be able to destroy them before they can do that. So here we go. They're coming in. If they land forces, this is a big problem for us. Okay. Kill the primary target, SDO targeting. Target the largest ship. Target largest ship. That is going to be the most important thing. Okay. Here they come. More contacts coming in as well now. Hear the enemy. Okay. 7 million kilometers out. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Okay, they're coming into range. Are we taking bombardment fire already? We are. We're taking a lot of bombardment fire. Where are we taking from? Gemlon-class travelers. I think the better thing to do here is going to be to target the smallest ships instead. I think that'll be the better decision, because if we kill the Gemlon travelers, we are in a much better position there. 35 hits. That's a wreck destroyed. Enemy ship destroyed. We are losing planetary defense cannons here. Where have they gone? We lost everything there. Well, let's hope that they can defend themselves, because I doubt it. Where the hell is that second carrier group? 6.6 days. Less than a week out. Here we go. Ground force attacks now. We're getting slaughtered again once more. Looks like Kareem is going to be wiped out. Okay. Second carrier group is now in the area. Second carrier group. Colony is still here. Oh, it's not really, is it? Second carrier group. Head to Kareem at full speed. Enemies detected. It's not too late. We can destroy these. Alright. We're coming up to contacts. All launch. All launch. All launch. Launch all. Okay. Carrier strike group on the way. OBS 1s available. I'm going to detach all 3 OBS 1s. Access sensors on. We're going to rename this to Recon Group 1. And I'm going to then detach Recon Group 2. Detach Recon Group 3. Okay. Contacts, you are going to follow at minimum distance of, let's do 1 million kilometers. So that's 1,000, 10,000, oh god, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. Follow. 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 Follow the ships at that distance. So they are significant distance away. They're 1.8 hours away. Then the remaining carrier strike group, you will head towards the contacts. Actives should all be on for all ships available. We have a total of nearly 30 fighters available at this point. And we will actives on for every single one of them. Okay, ships are on the way. You will destroy these godforsaken enemy ships. They're attempting to flee. German-class traveler detected. So those German-class travelers are above there. Their escorts are in tow. Alien population detected. That is the enemy population there. German-class traveler. That's a lot of enemy ships coming in here. I'm not sure I'll be able to break that. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. We're going to have to. The chance will have to be taken. You are... Let's get in range. Let's get in range. Hostile ships detected and updated. Now, they are going at a slower speed, which is going to be very beneficial to us. Okay, Sagittarian-class travelers. Now, I don't understand what those did. Commercial, yeah, those are commercial. So 5 there, 5 there. Gemini and Caprica. Now, Gemini, if Gemini's the one with the longer railguns, it's the Caprica ones that are the dangerous ones because they have the point defense weapons. So we need to focus fire on the Capricas. Assign fleet. Open fire on those. You are going to assign your weapons. This Caprica assigned to subfleet. Do the exact same thing you're going to do on this one. Assign subfleet. Open fire fleet. Everyone should be opening fire. And we're going in, boys. We're going in. Ride of the Valkyries. No, do not follow. Second carrier strike group, do not follow. You are going to go towards contact. You're going to go towards this contact. Follow at all due haste. If only had missiles available, though. That's a lot of point defense. Okay, fighter was attacked. We are now engaging. We are engaging. We are managing penetrating hits against enemy ships. Oh, we just lost a lot of vessels there. We lost a lot of vessels. That's a lot of vessels being destroyed. What have we managed to do? Not much, unfortunately. More F2s being destroyed. More F2s being destroyed. Another F2 dead. They managed to destroy the entire fleet. Alright. I'm military restricting the system. Military restrict the system. Seoul has been cut off from the wider empire, really. Recon groups, you are all going to land back at the carrier group, and we're getting out of here. Land on mothership. Land on mothership. Land on your mothership. This fighter we are going to delete. We're going to have the second carrier group pick up the life pods, if possible, of the Condor. And then we are going to head back to Seoul and refuel, resupply. We will have to bring more fighters. It's simply not enough. Their Gemini-class travelers rip us apart. We need those missiles. What kind of information do we have exactly on the enemy ship capabilities? So they're likely heading now back. So if we have a look at enemy ship capabilities in terms of the Gemini class or the Caprica class traveler, rate of fire of 5. Yeah, rate of fire of 5 with 7 railguns, 1 times 4. So that means that they are firing 28 shots per. That seems to be what they're capable of. Obviously, they're going at 4,500 kilometers per second, so that'll be their tracking speed against us. So we can estimate that if we had, let's say, a Yangtze class, or not Yangtze, but let's say we had one of our destroyers, Congo class, and we target speed was 38,000 kilometers. Was 38,000 kilometers. They would have about a 10% chance to hit us. So we should be extremely capable of dealing damage to the enemy. Of course, though, unfortunately, not capable enough. We did manage to disable a Caprica there. It's been left behind, so to speak. But unfortunately, that has been it. Do not move to Kareem. Go and rescue the life pods. And then head back to Seoul. Refuel, resupply. We just lost a lot of fighters for not a lot there in terms of our gaining. We will actually manage to save these survivors, though, which would be nice. There we go. We rescued Lieutenant Commander Akamatsu Hiroshia. of the JSN has been of the Condor has been traveled. So what did we learn? Well, we learned that service orbit weapons are very valuable, that they work very well, but unfortunately, we did not have enough there. Even though they did manage to destroy various ships, various vessels, we've now been cut off from Kareem, cut off from the fuel supplies that remain there, and this is a disaster for us. We will head back to Earth. I need to have information on when are my shipyard fleets going to be ready. August and September, we'll have our first guided missile cruisers, our first vessels ready to go. The LASA maintenance supply production is insufficient. I understand that. Problem now is that the ships can't move back and forth easily. Their maintenance capacity is 5,000 tons. 4,600 tons. We will move something over there when we can, but for now, no. This still worries me for Arrakis. They've gotten so bold that I believe that Arrakis will be next. We need to get a service dog weapons, which did prove effective to Arrakis, as Arrakis has a significant army, but it doesn't. But as we saw there, it doesn't matter. If we allow them to get to the colony, then there is no point. So we're going to just spam surface orb weapons, as many and as much as possible. Colony ships have arrived on Earth. True Transport Fleet is now orbiting Thalassa. It has dropped off a surface-to-orbit weapon battalion, which we will then turn the axis on for. So Thalassa is now safe. We will keep the True Transport Fleet there for now, though it should have an escort. Yes, it does. So we are going to have you move back to Alpha, back to Sol, and back to Earth, and refuel and supply. Shipyard wise, we did begin production, if I remember correctly, of Zukaku M class vessels. I think we have 2 of them already available, if I'm not mistaken. Shipyard fleet 4, True Transport Fleet 2. No, we don't, though we do have 3 True Transports there. True Transport Fleet 1 is currently refueling, going to refuel from at Earth. It was True Transport Fleet 2 that needed to return back to Sol and do a refuel and a resupply. Alright. Second Gyro group is completed. All this is now orbiting Earth. I need to monitor this current situation in Alpha, as this is now a graveyard of many ships. The Kent is heading back through the jump point now. The Crab, unfortunately, cannot head back to where it would normally head back to, but I will give it the ability to head back to Sol to begin a refuel, resupply, and an overhaul. The Kent, if I have a look, yeah, the Kent is heading over. Fate is also heading back and forth, and they will continue those orders, obviously, until which point is that they will not. JNS Crab has exceeded deployment times in South City. That will head home. We've completed research into beam fire control, which is good. 5 research facilities now lay needed. We will continue our research into ground forces, but this should now mean that we can begin production of F3 and F4. Unfortunately, no. Yes, we're waiting on those ion drives as needed. We will come back. We will fight, and we will take back Kareem in the name of his emperor. However, that may take some time. And the other concern here is that the Alpha 5 fuel harvesters fortunately remain, but with no place to go. And that is the biggest strategic loss here. So we will refuel from stationary tankers, and we will then we will set up a new order. Obviously, unfortunately, our fuel harvesters are at risk now, and there's not a lot I can do about that without sending over additional forces. I would eventually send over Nagato class vessels, transfer fuel to colony, cycle move orders. Don't do that. Transfer fuel. There we go. Cycle move orders. Which I need those Nagato class vessels available. but obviously we don't have a lot of missiles being readied for them yet, so we will have to wait. New jump point found in Tau Ceti by the Lamprey. Let us explore. Let us find more out about the galaxy, even in these dark times where Luthien fell and now Kareem, and we will see what falls next. Let's have you head through the jump point anyway. It shouldn't be an issue. Freighter Group 3. We found the system of Sigma Draconis. Sigma Draconis. That looks like an NPR world to me. Those are some very valuable looking worlds. I'm going to have the Lamprey, standing orders, no condition, fuel less than that, deployment exceeded, no condition. You can go and explore, and we will see if we find any aliens. Neox aliens detected in Minerva for the first time. Where have they been detected? They've been detected on Terra Nova. Damn. Well, that tank is dead. Terra Nova colony has no colonists on it, though the tanker, the Jinsu, is sitting there. We need to get that Jinsu out of there, though I don't think that's going to matter. I think that Jinsu is just dead. Yes, and that's another loss, unfortunately. Zitomir. Contact detected in Zitomir. Enemy contacts. Now, we do have some significant defensive capabilities here. We have 2 full squadrons as far as I understand it. And we will dispatch those accordingly. I'm going to order a first carrier group, so I can get the third carrier group, which should have fighter wing available. 24 F2s, yes, plenty. I'm going to order you to head to Zitomir for immediate reinforcements. Turns out some of them are being overhauled, it seems. Yes, the Etna is. That is unfortunate. We will have to detach the Etna. And we will have to move to Zitomir at all due haste. We resupply. It'll take a month. Yes, begin detachment of fighter defenses. Arrakis fighter defenses available. Detach. And detach. Both available as fit. 35 F2s. Head towards contacts. Actives are on. Follow. And let's hope this isn't a larger fleet. But we are going to go in and we are going to destroy that enemy ship no matter what. Closing in. They're attempting to flee. F1 destroyed as we attempt to close in, unfortunately. Alright. Open fire. Assign fleet. Open fire fleet. Fire. 51 hits. And enemy ship destroyed. Head back now to the Condors. I'm going to detach half and half if possible. Yeah, there we go. And we are going to then land and assign as a specified squadron. So we will rename you to the 9th Fighter Badger Squadron. We'll do... we'll also do you. Land and land again on specified mothership as a squadron. There we go. Well, we did manage there to destroy that enemy ship, but again, we need those missiles, we need those newer ships in to really take the fight back to the enemy, as the enemy has such a significant... Oh, fuck me. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. There's a lot of enemy ships available, and a lot of enemy ships bearing down on us. We will have to detach these again. Available. Detach you again. Available. And we are going to now follow. So follow. Weapons available. Head towards the contacts. Defend the motherland. Now I expect, at this point, I expect that the enemy has vessels behind them. So I'm going to head to waypoint number 7 in anticipation of that. We are not going to directly engage with the enemy forces. We are going to side shoot them, if possible. They are attempting to get around us, which they will not be able to do because we are going much, much, much faster than they are. Which we will be able to... Yeah, ships detected. I'm unclear if we would actually be able to do anything about that. Waypoint 7, move 2, please. And then let's head back up to waypoint 8. Again, they're attempting to intercept. Oh, okay, we're taking fire. God's sakes. We're gonna have to fight them. We're gonna have to fight them. Follow contacts. F2s, fire on Caprica Traveler, assigned to fleet. Open fire, fleet. You, Caprica Traveler. 001, assign fleet, open fire fleet. So do 13 instead. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we are opening fire. That's a lot on the screen right now. We are firing a lot. We managed to get some hits in. What the hell are you doing? Why are you moving back like that? No, 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 no. Follow, go. Follow, go. Detach you. Go, 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 go. Secondary power explosions detected. More penetrating kits on those Capricas. More penetrating kits detected. Looks like they've slowed. Okay, F2s, get out of there now. Get out, get out, get out. Ninth Fighter Squadron. New waypoint, leave. Flee to Arrakis, flee to Arrakis. Fucking hell. Okay, we killed one Caprica. If we have a look at the wrecks here, bloody hell. Yeah, one Caprica dead. What is that range? Bloody hell. Get out of there. Alright, we are going to have to fall back. Waypoint 6. Fall back to waypoint 6 at all due haste. That engagement didn't go well either. We are getting absolutely slaughtered now. We need these missile ships. We so need these missile ships available to us. Ninth Fighter Squadron available. Waypoints. Fall back to waypoint 10. Draw them away from the planet. Okay, they have stopped attacking us. We're going to move to waypoint 11. Only 9 fighters are available now after losing all of those in that engagement. Fighter 286, detach. Okay, mineral transport group, all these need to leave as quickly as possible. As not a lot, yeah. Okay, fighters, they also need to leave. Everything needs to leave. Everything. We got that. Oh god, this is horrendous. Okay, the blue whale is just dead. That's an overall. It's never going to escape. Arrakis, fighter defenders, mineral transport group can get out of here though. Mineral transport group 1, orbiting Arrakis, head to the new waypoint. Freighters, head to the new waypoint. They're currently in here. Head to new waypoint. If they take Arrakis, this will be a a ridiculously big loss. Infrastructure, you have the Quebec. Okay, launch fighters. Okay, everyone else in the infrastructure fleet, including the Quebec, leave. Okay, leave to waypoint 12. Okay. The Quebec's fighter wing will have to die for the honor of living. No fleet commander, but who is there any? Do we have any lieutenants? No, we don't. Get me those other fighters available. Where are they? Carrier groups. Uncheck those. I need that fighter group available to me. The 9th Badgers, or the 9th Fighter Squadron. Head back to Arrakis at full speed. 4.7 hours. You should hopefully be able to reach in that time. The 24th Fighter Wing will be ready. It will prepare itself for that. I'm not sure. I think it'll have to defend on its own. But it will defend with honor in doing so. Ooh, they are moving away. They are moving away. They are being scared away, it looks like. Okay, waypoint 13. Make it back to Arrakis. Okay, hold. Actually, hold there. Infrastructure fleet. The Quebec. Detach the Quebec. Quebec, I'm going to send you to pick up this squadron of fighters, okay? I'm going to keep trying to scare the enemy away. Okay, they have split their fleet. Caprica Traveler, Gemini Traveler. A splitting of the fleet. They are acting in a very strange pattern. Okay, 24th Fighter Wing. As part of your duties, I'm going to order you to begin protecting the Quebec. Follow the Quebec. And get your active sensors on as well so that people know you're here. Okay, we're pushing them back. Arrakis may yet live. May yet live, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Whale, we need you to get the fuck out of Overhaul as quickly as you can. Leave Overhaul. Head to waypoint 13 as quickly as you can. Okay, we're pushing them back. We are pushing them back. If we can refuel those other fighters, I have a decent feeling against these enemy vessels. They're scared of us. Okay, we have completed all this. We have done it. Okay, 9th Fighter Squadron, the Badgers. Land on the Quebec. Land on the mothership as needed. Okay, there we go. And now the Quebec, if we go over here, yeah, Quebec has it. The fighter squadron now available. They'll hopefully get refueled and resupplied on that ship. And we will now await. Yeah, enemy vessels are heading our way now. Okay, they're now refueled. They are ready to go. 9th Fighter Squadron, detach. Okay, we now have the 9th and the 24th Fighter Wings, both available. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to order waypoint 2014. So we're going to send the 9th Fighter Squadron to waypoint 14. We will fight and we will win this battle. I am assured of that. We will send this fighter group to waypoint 6. And we will engage the enemy as needed. They are fleeing the area. Okay, 24th Fighter Wing. You can now begin heading to waypoint 9. Waypoint 9. Yeah, if we can pick off the smaller group, we can have a chance at beating them, because the main enemy that we are facing in these different engagements is going to be those Caprica class vessels with the larger point defense capability on them. In comparison, the Geminons have more main anti-capital ship weapons, and so they are of less significant danger to our defense or to our fighters. 9th should have actives on, by the way. Yes, we are actually able to drive a wedge here. And we are going to be able to hopefully impact these. Okay, follow the... follow contacts Caprica 001, follow at distance of 1 million kilometers. Okay, we should be able to... They're coming for them there, but we should be able to reach. Okay, 24 fighter wing. You will begin the first engagement. So I'm going to have you go up to contact. You're going to go up to 001. Follow at 1 million kilometers, and then we will begin the immediate sweep. We will begin the run. Okay, are we now within? Yes, we are. 24 fighter wing. Head towards 001. You are going to follow. You will select Caprica Traveler as enemy. You will assign that to fleet, and you will open fire fleet. 9th Badger Squadron. You will follow, which is the Gemini Traveler. Gemini Traveler is 004. 004. We're going to go for the Caprica, no matter what. The Caprica must die first. It cannot be allowed to live. Assign fleet. Open fire fleet. Go. And movement orders should reflect. Movement orders reflect. Contact. Move to location. No, follow actually would be better. Follow Caprica Traveler. Here we go. Weapons are readying. Here we go, boys and girls. Here we go. Here we go. 24 fighter wing will likely engage first. Is already taken some hits. 1 F2 down. We have managed to score many penetrating hits. Caprica Traveler dead. Caprica Traveler dead. Mission accomplished. 24 fighter wing unfortunately lost quite a few fighters in that engagement. Go towards contact. This will be 004. You will follow contact and you will engage. Gemini Traveler 004. Assign fleet. We have received hits. We are continuing to now pursue. We take another hit. We are penetrating. Penetrating. Target destroyed. Enemy Gemini Crash Traveler destroyed. What is our current fighter strength now? 8. 8. We have 16 fighters remaining. We will consolidate them into a single squadron and single wing. We will join up with this fleet. Join, and then we will land them back as needed. Join up if you could. Fleets, 24 fighter wing. Don't do that. Join fleet. Okay, 9th Badgers, the newly reformed 9th Badgers. You're going to head back to the Quebec at all due haste. Okay, that was good. That was a successful run. That was a successful mission there. And we did well. We did well. These are some tough battles that we need to survive before we get to a better time. They are fleeing now. They're heading back, it seems. We have an F2 fighter in the middle of... What is it doing? F2. Must be up here. F2. You are damaged. Yeah, you are damaged. Damage control. Railgun has been knocked out, but you still have... You have no fuel. We can refuel you and get you back to base. That's where we'll go next, I think. Quebec. Where are you? Quebec. Head to the fighter there. We will grab that fighter. Badger Squadron, stop for now. You are going to follow contacts. You're gonna wave them off. Make sure that they don't come down 1,000, 10,000, 100, 1 million. We'll stay 1 million kilometers away from enemy contact and try and force them back, which we are able to do, thankfully speaking. And there we go. We're now within 1 million kilometers. And we are forcing them off. Range from here is 50 million kilometers. In terms of our total fuel, we have plenty of it. We are going to head to fleet. We're going to head to that F2 fighter now, as we have waved off the enemy. They're heading now back in our direction. Let's station yourselves there to ward off the incoming enemy if they do decide to come. Yeah, there we go. We're using ourselves as a shield here. Quebec should be able to then go and pick up that fighter. Okay, there we go. Pick up that fighter. You are going to land on the Quebec. Land on assigned mothership. Wait. Wait for them to arrive. There we go. And then F2 land. Land on assigned mothership. And should be able to then begin immediate damage control. The Quebec, we're going to have you head back to Arrakis in 17 hours. Our F2s, in terms of our distance from Arrakis, we are 100 million kilometers, so we should be able to reach that with relative ease, which is what we will do once the Quebec is back where it needs to be. Otherwise, we will not go now. Oh, the enemy is closing in. Okay, 9th Fighter Squadron, you are free to now head back. Please head to Arrakis, we shall resupply. Okay, what an interesting battle this has been. Okay, we don't want them, we do not want them following the Quebec too much. Go out to the Quebec. We should be able to wave them off here. Yeah, there we go. Blue whale, what the hell are you doing? Blue whale. Blue whale. No, that is really bad. No. We also have 3 F2s on this. I'm going to detach this strike group, have them join up with the Badgers. Blue whale, you are going to head to waypoint 12, not that waypoint. Okay. But they can obviously join up, which will increase our offensive capability. Oh, Blue Whale Strike Group is useless because it is also... Oh, for God's sakes. Back to Arrakis, we shall resupply. Alright, I think I'll leave the episode off here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. What a episode. We came under fire, we lost Kareem, but we defended Arrakis. Our brave forces of the, the fleet commander currently in the area of the Quebec. Fleet commander, what is his name? Commander Izokai Rai of the JNS Quebec and leader of the system's defense managed to beat the enemy back after losing significant fighter forces in attempting such a defense. The hope is that we can keep them at bay long enough now for our carrier group to arrive. Carrier group, if we have a look here, the carrier group, third carrier group is on the way. This is 40 days out. And so we will have to keep this situation, this tense situation for now, or we'll have to engage the enemy. I will see you guys next time. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on what has happened here today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.